All right, there we go. We're good to go. We're live. Welcome everybody, as always, to Trivia Vice. And as always, as well, YouTube is messing with our numbers right now. They're showing 13, but then my phone is saying 15, and the other thing is showing 16. So we don't really know how many people are on here, but welcome everybody that is here. We got a really good one. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do. It's a general knowledge, and Kyle and I actually split this one right down the middle, pretty much. I took what was about 2.5, 3 rounds. And you took the other 2.5, 3 rounds. So we got 5 rounds for you, 5 questions per round, which rounds out to 25 questions total. So a little bit of everything. We got sports, we got geography, we got. I know, and I look I look like a child now without my stash. But yes, the time had come. Maybe need a moment of silence for my mustache. But all good things must come to an end, I suppose. So
that's right.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think? Should we just jump right into it?
Let's just fucking go. Let's do it.
All right. All right, hold on here.
I'm a little salty right now with.
Why do I have so many freaking tabs open? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I got like 30 tabs open. Hold on. You keep talking. I'm just going to X these down here.
No, it's fine. So Carrie says she hopes everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I, for one, had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everyone did. Kyle's got a nice, Tess says I should teach Kyle how to shave. I like Kyle's mustache. It looks pretty nice.
Never.
So, we're a little salty right now because YouTube's just messing with our subscribers. We're just climbing. Then all of a sudden they just knocked us down to like 850 when we were at like 960. So I don't know. It is.
Oh yeah.
But well, I digress.
The good news is pretty soon we won't have to worry about that anyway. We got some big stuff coming for you guys. Just takes a little bit of time, but we got some good stuff coming for you.
All right, question number 1. What does the letter S stand for in NASA? Jeez Louise. Star, space, society, or science? What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, because I haven't seen any. So let's see. You did like 2 rounds and 3 questions of the third round, and then I did the rest of them. So yeah, I haven't seen any of these. I'm going to say, I feel like it's got to be space, right?
Kyle's going with space.
Well, maybe
it is.
You know what? I'm going 4. It's science.
It is actually space. This one we actually had people torn between science and space, and this one should tell us the answer. I don't know why it's making me nervous that it's not, but we patched the problem last time, so I don't know. Yeah. All right, yeah. So it is space. Got a couple people on that one.
I should have went with my first answer.
All right, question number 2. How many members are in the U.S. House of Representatives? 555, 435, 225, or 145? How good do we know our government? How well is your knowledge?
I'm going to wait till the end because I don't want to give it away because I do think I remember this.
Kyle's pretty sure he knows.
All right, I believe it's 435.
It is indeed 435 members, and that is a fixed amount, cannot be changed. It's science.
Yep. Set in stone, just like the pilgrims riding over on the cornflower.
Cornflower.
It's history.
Hashtag never forget. Oh my gosh.
I'll have everybody know I heard plenty about that on Thanksgiving too, so
Oh, that's definitely one of the greats right there. That was a good episode if you missed it. All right, name the country's flag. Which country is this? Is it Tunisia, Morocco, Istanbul, or Egypt? I think this is going to get a mixed bag. I think we're going to get someone to pick all 4.
I do think I know this.
All right, what do you guys
think? I think it's Morocco.
Kyle, what makes you think it's Morocco?
What's that?
What makes you think that?
Because if I'm not mistaken, their soccer uniforms are red and green.
Yeah, you're right. It is Morocco.
Ha!
I'm kind of impressed there.
Big brain.
Biggest brain.
Pulling
I was
out all
really-
the stops right there.
I was really hoping to get like someone with like Morocco, or not with Morocco, with like Tunisia. I don't know what Tunisia's flag looks like, but I'm sure if I saw it, maybe I'd know. But I literally I don't know why I want to know what Morocco's flag looked like, but I was curious, so that's why that's in there. All right, question number 4. After the country England, more Shakespeare plays are set in this present day country than any other. Is it the United States, Italy, Greece, or France?
Set in this present day country. I'm gonna say France.
Kyle's going France. A lot of people going with Greece or Italy. It's kind of torn down the middle. It is actually Italy. So how many of you got in the first round so far, Kyle? We're 4 in. You didn't get this one or the science one.
Or the first one. Yep. So I'm
So
at 2 right now.
You're 2 for 4. Okay.
Should have stuck with space on the first one.
Got a
See,
lot of people on
we
that.
should have like a half point, kind of like a half sack in football. We should have like a half point.
Yeah. All right, final question, round number 1. What are the smallest blood vessels in the human body? The Veinules, the Lymphatics, the Capillaries, or the Arterioles?
You know, I'm going with 3 because that's the only one that I actually recognize. I have no idea what any of the other ones are.
You know,
I'm sure they're important and I'm sure they're things, but
I was going back through. It is capillaries. I think everyone got that one right. This was not one we did in our body trivia, which I couldn't believe. I had to go through and check, but we did not do this one. We did similar ones, but we did not do this specific question. And I don't know much about the body, but I figured this would be going to throw in. So I'm curious what we got here. Did anyone go 5 for 5? I doubt it because I feel like there's a couple only.
They did.
Well, I think only a few people got a couple of them. Like the Italy one, I think only 3 people got. Then the one before that, only 3 people got. Oh, okay. We got 2 people. Dirk and Carrie both had cleared the board. So Dirk gets a point. Carrie gets a point. And Joey gets a point as well. Going into round number 2. So I did another flag one in here, so I'm going to give you guys a hint. It is a flag. I'm not going to tell you of what, specific part of geography because I feel like that might make it a little easier, but I was in love with flags for the first 2 rounds. And then for the third round, I think I tossed it off to you before I got to that part. But I also didn't really I didn't know what kind of flag I wanted to do after that. So,
all right, here we go. Number 1 in the Batman comics. By what other name is villain Dr. Jonathan Crane known? Scarecrow, Clayface, Calendar Man, or Bane? I know it. I won't answer it till the end.
So Sean's not. I put this one in here specifically for Sean and Brian, and neither of them are on tonight, so I'm a little salty about that. Both big Batman fans, so
it's Scarecrow.
Kyle says it's Scarecrow without a doubt. Yeah, it is. It is Scarecrow. Kyle, can you tell me what is Bane's real name?
I don't know. He's my favorite Batman villain, but I have no idea what his real name is.
His name's Bane. That's all it is.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think he had one.
No, yeah, he just grew up in a prison as a child. That's his name. It's Bane. Okay, we got most people. Tess going with the outlier there. Didn't work out that time, but
going with the long shot. That's okay. All right, number 2. What furniture manufacturer is the largest in the world? Universal, Lane, Lazy Boy, or Ashley?
So this one's gonna be interesting because I feel like
here's a hint. Follow what Dirk puts down.
He's gonna get it wrong.
So it's gotta be the evil Empire, Ashley.
Yep.
Far and away. They're
Oh my gosh, and Stephanie got it wrong. She probably went with Lazy Boy.
Tess went with Lazy Boy too.
I don't think Lazy Boy is even the top 3. I'll be honest. I think they're number 4.
Yeah, they're top. I was gonna say they're top 10, but I don't think they're top 3.
See, look at that. I've trained her well. Smashly. Smashly Bashley. Gotta love it. I had to put a furniture one in there just for kicks and giggles. All right. Go ahead, Kyle.
3, what state flag is this? Oh, I know this. All right. Is it Tennessee, Arkansas, or Alabama?
I'll be honest, I did not know this one. I literally pulled up a picture of all the state flags.
That's Tennessee, I believe.
Kyle's going with Tennessee. So I pulled it up and I was like, I had no freaking clue which one this was. I figured I was actually going to guess. If I had to look at this list, I would have probably guessed Arkansas or Alabama. I don't know why, but it just kind of seemed. Tennessee to me, I would have imagined more like going on. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of a plain flag for a state flag.
All right. It looks like I'm the lone person going Tennessee on this.
It is Tennessee. I think we got everyone. See, yes. I would have gone 100%. A lot of people were with me on this. I would have 100% gone with Arkansas, and it just seemed right. And I don't know why. I don't even know what Arkansas's flag looked like, but that's not it. This just seems like such a plain flag.
All right, number 4. What current state's territory was the furthest west purchased during the Louisiana Purchase? Wyoming, Nevada, Montana, or California?
So if you look at the map of the Louisiana Purchase, what state currently was the furthest west during that? This is an interesting question.
All right, first of all, is it Nevada or Nevada?
Depends on I think most people use it interchangeably. I think if you're from the state, I think people say Nevada. I feel like everyone else says Nevada. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm going with 1. I think it was Wyoming.
Kyle's going Wyoming. We got a lot of people going Wyoming. A lot of people with Wyoming or Montana. And this one is Montana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did not. I would have guessed Wyoming too, or even the Nevada because it just seemed right. But no, Wyoming, about half the state.
All right, number 5. What is the name of a baby rabbit? Pup, kitten, fawn, or babe?
Also didn't know this.
I know this one. I believe it is a kitten.
Kyle's going a kitten. Any reason for that guess?
I know I've heard that somewhere that a baby rabbit is called a kitten. I'm almost positive.
Well, a lot of people going with babe. I just put that in there. I don't know if a babe's anything.
Is it a kitten?
It is a kitten. Yeah, baby rabbit is a kitten. Like,
I knew I heard it somewhere. I don't even know where, but I was pretty positive I had heard somebody say that one time.
Yeah,
guys. I remember random shit.
Yeah,
like it's the most random things that just pops.
Can't remember what he had for breakfast, but he knows that.
No, see, breakfast is easy because I usually don't eat breakfast.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Or I get like the same thing.
That was a tough round. We had our top 2 people. We had Kev and Megan only with 3 points. So that was a really difficult round, I think. Let's see. Why are we missing so many people on the leaderboard? That is just weird.
Yeah, because I'm showing we've got 18, but it's only showing 12 on here.
I don't know. I got nothing. Good old.
And then this is saying 15, so who the heck knows? Good old YouTube. You gotta love it.
Yep. So now we have Joey actually is taking the lead. Sorry, I kind of was distracted there. So Joey's taking the lead with 2 points. We got Dirk, Carrie, Kevin, and Megan all tied with second with a point apiece going into round 3. This is where I only know the first couple answers, and then I can't remember what else. Kyle took over, so it's going to get interesting. All right. Question number 1. Which company was established on April 1st, 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne? Microsoft, Commodore, Atari, or Apple?
Gotta be Apple.
I think most people are going to get this one. If you are not familiar, because you got to think some people are going to mess up, and it looks like I did get a couple people, at least. Looks like Curtis, because there's a lot of people I think mix up Microsoft with Steve Jobs and Apple.
Bill Gates.
And Bill Gates, yes. So I think there's a mix up there sometimes, and I could see that.
Apple has a really interesting story.
Yeah.
If you watch documentaries on it, like they have a really interesting story. Like Steve Jobs literally like built the company from nothing. Then the board like essentially
outed him,
did like a coup and got rid of him. And then he goes and is an early backer in Pixar, and then they go and steal him back away to save Apple from bankruptcy.
Yeah. All right, question number 2. Which country sold Alaska to the United States? Russia, Japan, France, or Canada? Bobby's not on tonight either. We're missing a few of the... Bobby would have known this probably in a heartbeat.
Being that you're saying that, I'm going to go with Canada.
No, actually, as I said that, I'm like, why would Bobby know that? It wasn't. No, it is actually Russia.
I was thinking it was Russia, but as you said that, I'm like, well, Bobby's from Canada, I'm pretty sure. So,
well, no, I just feel like that's probably got to be a very big part of Canadian, because it technically, really, Alaska is basically Canada West. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
The fact that it's a U.S. state's kind of weird to me. It doesn't make much sense, but whatever. We got our even 50. So, whatever. All right, question number 3. Pi Slamma Jamma refers to which college basketball program? Wow, it's a blast from the past. UNLV, Kentucky, Houston, or Duke? This brings back like March Madness on like the PlayStation 2.
Greatest team to never win at all.
So this one, is this the Running Rebels?
No, this is Houston, back when Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. Dude, imagine that team. You've got two of the, 50 greatest players of all time?
Definitely, honestly, top 20 for sure, I think.
I was going to say they may be two of the top 20 players of all time, because there was a time when Clyde Drexler was in the league that some thought he was better than Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jordan shit stomped him in the finals and put an end to that. But no, yeah, UNLV was the Running Rebels. They were more like early 90s. Phi Slamma Jamma was the 80s.
Okay, but I thought anyway, we'll move on to that. But question number 4: what did Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams collectively create? Twitter, Square, Reddit, or LinkedIn? So going back to the other one, I didn't think Houston won, or I thought Houston did win a championship, because I thought
they got beat by NC State.
But I thought Olajuwon won in Houston in college and in the NBA, because
I don't think so. They made it to the finals, and that was the year that NC State with Jim Valvano as the coach. Okay. The one where you like the clip you see him, like running around on the court after the game. Yeah,
where he looks like lost.
Yeah. That they beat Houston in the final.
I love that.
Do you know the answer to this?
I don't know. I don't know this one. Okay. Yeah, I did not know. I don't know much about Twitter. I'm going to be honest.
Funnily enough, Jack Dorsey actually gave his resignation today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That was all over Twitter, apparently.
Wow. What was the most streamed show on Netflix in 2020? Tiger King, The Crown, Shameless, or Lucifer? I'm going to say, honestly, I'm going to say personally Tiger King, just because Tiger King was for literally just like a month, right? But it was right during lockdown. Like literally, it was the month of lockdown in March 2020.
Yeah, everybody going Tiger King.
Everybody watched it. However, The Crown, probably a year round, was more popular.
What if I told you Tiger King was last on that list?
No shit, really?
Mm-hmm. So that one got everybody.
It's gotta be The Crown.
Lucifer actually was the answer. It went Lucifer, The Crown, Shameless, and then Tiger King.
Huh. I've never seen Lucifer ever.
I haven't either.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Got everybody on that.
Interesting.
I kind of had a feeling I might. I knew that
100%.
everybody was going to go Tiger King.
You got me on that one. All right. So now we got Joey still has the lead with 3 points. We got Carrie and Dirk now with both 2. So we got Joey with 3 in first place, Carrie and Dirk with 2 for second place, and then Kevin and Megan with 1 for third place. Going into round number 4. Wow, I can't. That blows my mind. Lucifer. Isn't the show about like some like bad boy who's secretly the devil that like is like isn't he like a lawyer or something? I don't know.
I think so. I've never seen it. I've seen like clips from it or like commercials for it and everything, but I've never actually seen it. But yeah, I would have guessed like for sure I would have thought Tiger King. But yeah, that was the lowest on that list of 4. Those were the top 4.
Tiger King was definitely a flash in the pan, I feel.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like really popular for like a month.
Yeah.
All right, number 1. How many actors have portrayed James Bond on the big screen? 9, 8, 7, or 6?
Well, it depends on if you count.
Everyone says Lucifer rocks.
Depends if you count. It's 6, unless you count the actor who did it for Casino Royale TV movie. Do you count that? Because then it's 7. What is the answer, Kyle? Because it's either 6 or 7. It depends. It's 6 if you. It's 6.
Everybody going with 6 on that one.
But if you count, it's 7 if you count the guy from the Casino Royale 1966 TV or 1965 TV special.
This was a game question. This is one that the game made on that. I think that was the only one out of the ones I did that the
some
game
random American dude portrayed James Bond for one TV movie before Dr. No came out.
All right, number 2. In 1939, Britain and France declared war on Germany after it invaded which country? Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, or Austria?
Oh, Dirk says on the big screen. You know, he's not wrong. It was a made-for-TV movie. You can find Casino Royale now on VHS and Jesus, I'm dating myself, on DVD. On VHS. Oh no. I have seen it.
Funny. I'm pretty sure my old bedroom at mom and dad's house still has a VHS player in it.
It does. It's also like a 10-inch TV screen.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's definitely Poland. September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland. Took all of like 2 weeks to completely get into France.
And guys, I apologize for question 1. That was a game question, so blame live reacting.
It's right, but it's also wrong.
All right, number 3. Before being a first-round selection of the New York Jets, where did Mark Sanchez play college ball? Washington, USC, UCLA, or Cal?
Mark Sanchez, I remember this vividly. It was when we were in high school, and he played at USC because that was the last time I remember USC even being good.
That was like the end of their because it went Carson Palmer at quarterback, then Matt Leinart, then John David Booty, then Mark Sanchez, and they had like a string of like 8 or 9 years, maybe 10 years, where they were like the dominant team in college football, and then they haven't been the same since.
Honestly, if I had my choice
until now, they just hired Lincoln Riley, so who knows?
Right. Well, I mean, if you ask me, like, if I want to play college football somewhere, honestly, USC would be amazing compared to like going to like LSU. Why would I want to go to like down in the bayou to play football?
That's
I don't know.
That's true. All right, number 4. Who is the voice of Anna in the Frozen movies? Mandy Moore, Kristen Bell, Idina Menzel, or Elizabeth Banks?
Trying to remember which one Anna is because
red hair.
Red hair?
I think it's red, or is it brown? I think it's red.
It's red hair. Okay, so that's Kristen Bell's character. Idina Menzel plays Elsa, the white-haired one. Mandy Moore plays Rapunzel, Entangled. And then Elizabeth Banks, I don't really know if she's done any Disney characters, has she?
I don't know if she has. I just kind of felt like her voice kind of sounds similar to all of them.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So I was like, that kind of makes sense. Plus she kind of looks like Kristen Bell, so I figured like, oh, somebody. See, there we go.
She kind of does. I was just watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy the other day, and seeing her in there as Betty with like short black hair just looks weird.
I always forget she's in those movies.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Who is the lead singer of Maroon 5? Travis Barker, Kevin Richardson, Chris Kirkpatrick, or Adam Levine?
What's Travis Barker from? Why do I know that name?
Blink 182.
Well, yeah. I don't know the other. I honestly don't even know who Kevin Richardson or Chris Kirkpatrick are.
Dude. Okay. I'll give it. Okay. One of them's from NSYNC. One of them's from Backstreet Boys. Which one is it?
I have no idea. Dude, those bands were both held up by one person.
Mm-hmm.
It was either Justin Timberlake for NSYNC, and then it was what the heck's Nick Carter for Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. You
can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, so it is Adam Levine. Dude, Maroon 5 slaps.
I love Maroon 5. I don't like Adam Levine. I don't get why he's like this like sex symbol. I do not find him an attractive man. He's just like, he honestly looks kind of like just like a guy you'd see on the street shooting up meth, if you ask me. He does. He seems like a nice guy, though. I mean, I'll give him that. All right, so Joey continues. I think technically Joey has officially, because Dirk and Carrie didn't get on the board that time, Joey's officially technically won going into the 5th round. So congratulations there, Joey, but we got to finish. We got a game to finish. So we got Mitch and Stephanie now on the board. So now we have Stephanie, Mitch, Megan, and Kev with 1, Dirk and Carrie with 2, and then Joey with 4.
Joey running away with it tonight.
Big braining it all up tonight. It's been a while since Joey's won. It's been a couple months. We thought he may have lost it. We thought maybe his prime of his trivia career was over. He was in the twilight.
He's got to make up for his showing last night in Madden.
Yeah. Oh boy. Question number 1 of the final round. Cucumbers are over 90% water. True or false?
Do you know this one, Dan?
Yes, I do. I just want to point out the James Bond one I did know. I said there's a stipulation there.
As you say, you did call that one right.
I said there's 6, and then I said there's 1 that is another PUD that played him for about an hour and a half.
How do you have an American play James Bond?
They did. They had an American play him, and it honestly, the movie itself's not really that bad. It's definitely not the worst of the James Bond movies. It just is not James Bond. Like, you watch it, it just seems like a cheap spy movie. So I believe it's true. Cucumbers are 90%. They're like, yeah, Curtis said 92%. I think that's what stuck in my head was 92. So
everybody getting that. Wow. Okay. I figured I'd get some people, because I figured some people would be like, oh, there's no way. Like that, to me, that's one I would end up second guessing.
Interesting. All right. Question number 2. What was the first ever vegetable planted in space? A tomato, a squash, a potato, or green beans? I have no clue. I didn't know this was a thing. They planted vegetables in space? Are you talking about like on the international? Are you talking about like in the International Space Station?
Good question. I'm not sure.
Kevin says twice. And then he went with 1 with tomatoes. So why a tomato? Tomatoes are one of the worst vegetables.
Ugh, yeah.
They make spaghetti sauce, and that's the only thing that's good, or ketchup. Those are the only 2 good things they do, ever.
Yep.
Trying to think of any other thing that they have use for. Do you know for a long time that people thought tomatoes were poisonous until a man came to a village town and ate an entire bushel of them to prove, and everyone thought women were fainting watching because they thought he was going to kill himself. It's true, and I believe it was a famous person. I'm pretty sure it was Thomas Jefferson or something. It was a while back, but
tomato. If I get a burger and I tell them no tomato and they put tomato on it, I'm literally scraping every last little seed and everything off from it. Ugh.
Yeah. All right, question number 3. Apollo 11 made its moon mission in what year? 1970, 1969, 1968, 1967. Oh, yes, that's right. Kevin said George Lazenby. Okay. Unpopular opinion here. On Her Majesty's Secret Service is not a bad James Bond film. And George Lazenby, for being a tall, hunky dude that the producers were like, well, it's not Sean Connery because he doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants nothing to do with this, playing James Bond for some reason because he hates money and hates all the attention from women he gets. And let's pick this hunky model with no acting experience. The guy did not do too bad. I actually kind of like On Her Majesty's Secret Service personally, but I also am a little biased. I like all. There's not a James Bond film I don't like. Let me just say that. I don't hate any James Bond films, which for being 23 movies deep, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that says something because
this is 1969, I believe, right, for Apollo 11?
Yes.
He said he just couldn't act. Exactly. The poor guy was just a handsome face, and that was it. I don't know what they expected. All right, question number 4. Which American celebrity died in 1977 playing golf in La Morella, Madrid? I don't know how to say that. Groucho Marx, Elvis Presley, Charlie Chaplin, or Bing Crosby? Playing golf. Groucho Marx is the guy with the really thick eyebrows, right? And
Yes.
the thick mustache or whatever. What was he known for? Is he a comedian?
Good question. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not sure.
Didn't Elvis die on the John or something?
I think so, yeah. And I'm not sure how Charlie Chaplin died. It is Bing Crosby.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He was legit. He was playing golf and just died.
Apparently. I mean, I guess, hey, there's worse ways to go.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's interesting. I did not know that. And I'm going to look up Groucho Marx. Now I'm going to go into a rabbit hole tonight, and I'm going to read all about the history of Groucho Marx. Stephanie says she thought Charlie Chaplin acted in silent movies. Yeah, but he lived till the 70s.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Question number 5. Mark Wahlberg's brother Donnie was a member of what famous 90s boy band? New Kids on the Block, LFO, Dream Street. Oh my God, or 98 Degrees. That was a one-hit wonder, wasn't it?
So was LFO.
I remember Dream Street was
and really 98 Degrees, I think, only had a couple of songs.
Oh, that's funny.
Pretty sure in the 90s, if you just put together 4 decent looking guys, you were going to churn out at least 1 or 2 hits, and they would make millions of dollars because that was the hot thing to do.
And New Kids on the Block. It looks like everyone knew that one. I kind of assumed. I feel like that's the only thing Donnie's known for, and I think he's on NYPD Blue or something now, isn't he? He's been on for
I think years. So, yeah. I don't know if he has anything to do with Wahlburgers or not, but yeah, I think he's acting.
All right, so Dirk gets 3 points. Carrie gets 3 points. So they tie for second place. Joey gets first and wins. Curtis gets on the board. And Stephanie, Curtis, Mitch, Megan, and Kev all have 1 point. So congratulations to Joey. There's no need for a bonus. Technically, I mean, we could do one because I guess technically Joey didn't place that game, so we could have Carrie and Dirk. I don't have one though this tonight. I'm
trying to think if I've got any ideas for.
If I do one, it's gonna be a history question, and we'll end it there for tonight. So
we'll give it to Joey. Joey's the winner.
So Wednesday is going to be an interesting one. It is December 1st. We are going to have a Christmas special. I'm not sure. We haven't
Let's
decided.
do Christmas movies.
Well, were we going to do, or were we going to do like one round was Christmas movies, one round? I think that's what we were going to do, wasn't it? So we're going to do a Christmas special first, and then, so it's going to be awesome.
Okay, yeah, we could have one round that's like Christmas movies, one that's like Name That Tune, one that's...
Yeah.
Oh, all right, that's going to slap.
Yeah. So they want bonus just for fun. Okay. Well, I could do that. It's going to be a history one. I already warned you. So, Kyle, pick an era, and I'll come up with a bonus. So I got one if you can't think of one.
Let's go way back. Let's go like 1700s.
All right. The Revolutionary War. Hope I have everyone's attention. So, first of all, Bobby, it's okay if you missed. We understand. I would say work comes first, but honestly, trivia is pretty important. So, all right. So, first one to answer. He says, when Dan will finally decorate the tree. Oh, yeah. We couldn't find the ornaments for some reason. We don't know where they went. They're MIA right now. Well, we moved right after Christmas last year. So, like, Kyle, you helped me. Remember the ornaments were still on the tree, and we literally just kind of took them, and I can't remember.
It was like the Grinch. We stuffed up that tree.
We did. I can't remember what we did with them. We were in such a hurry. All right. So, bonus question. First one to answer correctly, we'll get a kudos. So, and during the Revolutionary War, there were soldiers from what country that were referred to as Hessians that fought? Hessians were essentially paid mercenaries, which is kind of crazy to think. Back in 1700s, they had paid mercenaries to be fighting for.
Were they Russian?
No, we had looks like Dirk got it, and then Evelyn right after. They were Germans. Hessians were German mercenary soldiers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Dude, could you imagine, even just from Germany, how far that was? But could you imagine Russia, the frickin' trip they'd have to make across the tundra all the way over to the U.S. for a couple shillings? So, all right, guys. We're going to have a Christmas special on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to slap hard. I think we're going to do extra questions just because we're in the Christmas spirit. So maybe we'll do like 10 questions around or something, or 7 or something. I don't know. We'll do something super secret and crazy. So we'll see you guys at 9:30 on Wednesday. Thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. Have a good night.